Good morning. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the national anthem by renowned vocalist Dr. Christopher O'Rear. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. With all the joy that fills this gymnasium, I can safely say that I offer this invocation as a relic of consideration of your time, so that we can celebrate unimpededly the achievements of these wonderful graduates. For this we give thanks. Let us bow our heads for a moment of reflection and inspiration. Like a great mosaic, we gather on this day of joy, a multitude of people of a vast array of faiths and cultures, calling upon the Holy One, each in our own and intimate way. Like that great mosaic, our beauty can only be appreciated and realized when seen as a collective whole. We pause at this moment to reflect upon the sacrifices and hopes of loving parents, relatives, and friends, the gift of knowledge imparted by dedicated and devoted instructors, but most importantly, we marvel at the transfiguration of those graduates who came through these doors not so long ago, thirsting for knowledge or for retooling of their skill set, as they now leave with the renewed vigor to succeed. The sacred text explains, "To whom much is given, much is expected." As you now endow them with intellect, please inspire and enable them to utilize that great gift for the propagation of peace, social and ecological justice, tolerance, and civil discourse. May their contributions as graduates be the legacy of having left this planet more enriched than as they found it. We give thanks also for those who preceded them. Their distinguished examples of excellence were the standard of emulation, as well as in these challenging economic times. We also ask that you whisper in the ears of those entrusted with decision-making power. Remind them that the mission of academic institutions of higher learning is to cultivate the minds of tomorrow's leaders. Give them the foresight to prioritize and clarity of mind to want to invest in and encourage educational advancement. With the common and prophetic voice of consent, let us all say together, Amen. I pledge allegiance.
Please join me.
Bursting in a cave Good morning. My name is Bill Ashley, and I'm president of Shelton State Community College. On behalf of our college, faculty, and staff, I welcome each of you to the fall of 2018 commencement. We recognize that today is a special day for each graduate, as well as for their families and friends. We take pride in your accomplishments, and we share your excitement. Congratulations on a job well done. It is my honor and privilege to be here with you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. At this time, please silence your cell phones. Performing today are the Shelton State Singers, and they're directed by Dr. Mark Brown. The accompanist for the Shelton Singers is Dr. Alex Benford. The Shelton Singers were the first ensemble to be established in the Shelton State Music Department over 40 years ago. It remains the principal choral performing group on campus. In addition to traditional choral repertoire, the Shelton Singers present a Broadway showcase every year, every spring semester in the Bean Brown Theater. The Shelton Singers have performed in Atlanta, Orlando, Salt Lake City, Honolulu, and 8 times in New York City's Carnegie Hall. With that will be our special music.
We are here to recognize the achievements of the 2018 graduating class of Shelton State Community College. This is a very important occasion for the graduates, their families, and friends. So that every name can be heard, please hold your applause and celebration until each graduate has been recognized. We also ask that all guests refrain from coming forward for pictures. There will be opportunities for photography following today's ceremony. Will all the candidates for certificates and degrees please rise? Dr. Ashley, all these candidates have met the requirements for a certificate or degree. The faculty and I recommend them for the appropriate certificate or degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Alabama Community College System Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you a certificate or degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. You may be seated.
During today's ceremony, we will recognize student accomplishments in short-term certificate programs, associate degrees in applied science, and associate degrees in arts and science. Will all the individuals receiving a short-term certificate please rise and come forward to be recognized as your name is called? Short-term certificate, Business Office Management Technology, Information Processing, Jennifer Marie Gilbert. Short-term certificate, Diesel Mechanics, Advanced Maintenance, Basic Maintenance, and Engine Specialist, Ladarius DeAndre Staten. You may be seated. Will all the individuals receiving a certificate please rise and come forward to be recognized as your name is called? Samantha Danielle Sebrin is receiving 2 awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving a certificate in medical records and a short-term certificate in information processing. Certificate, Practical Nursing, Samisha Charmaine Edwards. Nick C. Gann. Kyler Lane Green. Alicia Elizabeth Williams. Certificate, Salon and Spa Management, Cosmetology, Monique Shantae Gray. Kendall Vickery. You may be seated. Will all the individuals receiving an associate in applied science degree please rise and come forward to be recognized as your name is called? Associate in applied science, Air Conditioning and Refrigeration Technology. Oscar Elier Rodriguez. Automotive Service Technology. Kelly Jaree Medley Battles. Business Office Management Technology, Information Processing. Lakeisha Johnson is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and a Certificate in Business Office Management Technology, Information Processing. Ellen Chanel Pastor. Zakethius Zamara Richardson is receiving several awards in Business Office Management. She is receiving an Associate Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Information Processing. She is also receiving a Short-Term Certificate in Office Application Specialist. Anthelitha Willis is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in both Information Processing and Medical Records. She is also receiving a Short-Term Certificate in Office Applications Specialist. Heather Marie Bosch is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Medical Assistant and Office Application Specialist. Patricia Jean Ezel is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Medical Assistant and Office Application Specialist. Elizabeth Marie Hallman is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Medical Assistant and Office Application Specialist. Maria Nelly Lugo Maldonado is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Medical Assistant and Office Application Specialist. Cynthia Michelle Mills is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Information Processing and Office Application Specialist. Delquintia Demise Mobley is receiving several awards in Business Office Management Technology. She is receiving an Associate in Applied Science Certificate and Short-Term Certificate in both Information Processing and Medical Records. She is also receiving Short-Term Certificates in Medical Assistant and Office Application Specialist. Associate in Applied Science, Business Office Management Technology Paralegal. Jonae Renee Carter. Caitlin Emily Pate. Associate in Applied Science, Child Development. Kalisha Burrell. Kelsey Danielle Butler is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Child Development. Adrienne Monique Golston is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Child Development. Karina Elise Fantrell Haley is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Child Development. Brittany Carter Kazai is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Child Development. Associate in Applied Science, Child Development, Raven Tiara Witherspoon. Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts. Macy Renee Butler is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Culinary Arts. Jennifer Loretta Gardner, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts. Cynthia Onisha Hall. Tamisha Alexis Jones is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Culinary Arts. Christopher Michael Lesowski. Heather Leanne Sossman. Catherine Ann Selman is receiving 2 awards in culinary arts. She's receiving an Associate in Applied Science and a short-term certificate in baking. Valerie Leanne Turner, Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts. Associate in Applied Science, Electrical Technology, Weston Ray Hale. Robert Earl Lewis, Jr. Ronald Nixon Massey, Jr. Associate in Applied Science, Engineering, Graphics, and Design Technology, Vincent Wade McKenzie. Ben Michael Wagner. Associate in Applied Science, Health Information Technology, Ariana L. Jackson. Victoria Shantae Williams. Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Electronics Technology, William Seth Aiken. Chelsea Lauren Brewer is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Industrial Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Skylar Anthony Carlisle is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Spencer Elliott Collins is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Industrial Electronics and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Hugh Daniel Davey, Industrial Electronics Technology. William Alexander Fondren, Industrial Electronics Technology. Arthur Lee Gregory, Jr. is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Blaine Hunter Hanks is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Willie Martin Harris, Industrial Electronics Technology. Joel Horn. Taj Montrell Johnson. Rosalina Maldonado Chavez is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Industrial Electronics and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Destiny Simone McMullen. Aaron Dawson Richvalski is receiving an Applied Science degree in Industrial Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Cecil Tyler Todd is receiving an Associate in Applied Science in Industrial Electronics Technology and a short-term certificate in Industrial Maintenance Technology. Theodore Robinson is receiving 2 awards in Machine Tool Technology. He is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and a short-term certificate in Mold Die Maintenance Repair. Jonathan Chase Sullivan is receiving 2 awards in Machine Tool Technology. He is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and a short-term certificate in Mold Die Maintenance Repair. Management and Supervision, General Business, Carla Garner Adams. Lisa Ann Higgs. Kristen Brooke Hills. Tiffany Colleen Hopkin. Savannah Renee Owens. Destiny Selena Wheat. Associate in Applied Science, Management and Supervision, Programming and Networking. Jamie Christine Tyndall. Associate in Applied Science, Respiratory Therapy. Anne Marie Anders. Camilla Bagley. Crystal Janine Belmontes. Carrie Lee Bromstead. Tykia Caffey. DeAndrea Powell Craig. Lanicia Cassandra Dukes. Jordan Ashley Henderson. Alan Michael Umber. Jamaica L. Jones. Mackenzie Lynn Lancaster. Jovita DeRochelle Lewis. Peyton Lee McFarland. Brandy Keith Morris. Lauren Faith Neely. Jasmine Kiana Tab. Scarlett Renee Tidmore. Lala Shay Hunt Ward. Brittany Patrice Williams. Associate in Applied Science, Salon and Spa Management, Cosmetology, Sharika Shantae Davis. Carly Ann Lawrence. Elisa M. Scott, Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Salon and Spa Management. Jennifer Marie Smith. Chandler Lance Clower is receiving an Associate in Applied Science and Certificate in Welding. You may be seated. Will all the individuals receiving an Associate in Arts degree please rise and come forward as your name is recognized? Associate in Arts, General Studies, Lauren Olivia Burton. Rose Marie Craig. Destiny Danielle Peoples. Zayna Stanton. Tanisha Janae Thomas. Diamond Bojay Williams. You may be seated. Will all the individuals receiving an Associate in Science degree please rise and come forward to be recognized as your name is called? Associate in Science, General Studies, Brianna Nicole Atchison. Latera Siobhan Barnes. Tegan Abigail Brinyark. Morgan Elna Foster. Kendall Madeline Gates. Kane Alexander Hines. Kirsten Danielle Holloman. Brianna Nicole Johnson. Kentrell Devon Lockett. Darian DeMarco May. Malcolm Thomas Merriweather II. Rena Catherine Perry. Andre I. Red. Vanessa Sanchez. Tatiana Nicole Simon. Tony Lee Smith. Brianna Kiera Spencer. Nikita Ward. Janice Marie Wilson. Caitlin Rochelle Woods. Would all the graduates please stand? Okay, let's make this official. It's time for you to change your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Thank you all for a memorable morning this morning, and I offer my congratulations again to this graduating class. How about one more round of applause for these deserving students? Before we conclude, graduates are reminded to please leave your diploma covers in your seats. Family and friends, you may meet your graduate in the atrium, where you are also invited to join us for a reception. Photo opportunities will be available there and by the clock tower. We now ask our guests to stand and remain standing until our graduates and faculty have exited.